Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's see. It says I'm live for 26 seconds. No, I was a princess. I was a princess. So we'll let people get in here, or if it shows that it's live, because I know there's people in the chat. So there we go. It says I have 2 people watching, and it's not me in one of my other devices. So how was everybody's weekend? Mine was busy. Got the granddaughter Thursday, and then Friday we took her to Mount Rainier. Gorgeous day. Not the screenshot. What am I thinking of? That show. Thank you. Good. I forgot to ask. Hello. Something just flew by me that I didn't see fly by me. Wow, and I'm just barely in on this. Hey, Mon. Hey, Blind. 7th. Brazzy, if she's still here, I don't know. Yeah, something just went flying this way. Thumbnail. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. The thumbnail is from the scenic overlook, looking at Mount Rainier. How you doing, Brazzy girl? How you holding in there? I caught a live last night. I gotta remember your name is Alfonso. I have to put on glasses to actually read it. Colorado. My dad was born in Colorado. Believe it or not, in a little tiny log cabin with a dirt floor in 1933. So now that's just that's off my iPhone 14, and I just opened the door, stood up on top of the car, and I even got some of the ladies' car in front of me in the very, very bottom. But yeah, it's one of those pull over really quickly, snap a picture, and keep driving. But hey, Big Joe, we're going to behave today, if you're the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was gorgeous. And then the next day, my son wanted to go and take the baby again, and it was rainy and cloudy, and the mountain was not out. But I will say, oh, honey, but you'll feel so much better when you're through it all. You will. When my son, he got off of, he was on antidepressant and anti-anxiety meds, and once he got off them, he says, I've never felt better in my whole life. So no, you're not going to Big Joe, but nice try. I'm going to kick you out if you keep this up. No, I don't even pee on my own. So if you want to stay, you can shut your yap and just watch. So, yeah, it takes a long time. But one point, he overdid them, his anti-anxiety meds, and I can't remember what they were, but he got other meds from a friend that landed him in the hospital with seizures. So, no, my nose is runny. We have high wind gusts. Oh, my nose. I hate my nose. And so, I mean, we're looking at 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And so the dust and the cottonwood are blowing like crazy. It's bad. So I've been trying to charge everything I have just in case we lose power. Evidently, the other side of the town lost power Saturday morning. So, oh gosh, you know, uh, me and Cottonwood do not get along at all. I don't live by any, but it's all it'll blow in. Cottonwood blows in, the neighbor's garbage blows in. I've had some toys blow in. There's a ball out in the end of the road because our road is like a T, and there's a purple ball. We don't know whose it is. It just kind of blew in on a windy day. Yeah, and so it's still in there. I need to dig it out and just hand it to the neighbors because they've had grandkids who come over a lot and they play outside a lot. So, but Friday was just stunning, and they have the new reservations for Rainier. I really, really liked it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. Um, uh, because you have to between 7 and 3, you have to have. No, you're gonna go bye-bye, Joe. How do I get rid of you? Okay, and, what was it? Oh, so only a certain amount of tickets are given for those time frames, so you have a place to park, because there were people parking. Last year, I tried to go to, Paradise because the road was pretty much done, and had to I couldn't even park. We just drove through. We could drive by Paradise, and that was it. We had to park lower, and, you know, it's not like I'd never been there before, but anybody who had never been there before would have been really, really disappointed. It was gorgeous, but there's the main parking, like, if you go to the, uh, Mount Rainier webcam, you can see the visitor center, which shows you the parking by the visitor center. That was chock full. And then I think if you look west, you can see parking to the west, and the upper parking lot was full. We're almost full. And the lower parking lot was dang near empty except for like 2 tour buses. So there wasn't a whole lot of people. It was, oh God, oh man, that would be tough for me, Kristen. My eyes would be swollen shut most of the summer. It's like when I go to the mountains, um, I like to go up higher than where the cotton would grow in the springtime because it's bad. And we got the creek which runs through town, but there's not a lot of cottonwood that grows on that, and it's on the other side of town from me anyway, about 4 blocks away. That's the other side of town. Well, no, maybe 1, 2, closer to 5 blocks away. The town's getting a little bit bigger. Yeah. So oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. They're supposed to turn green. You can kinda see them when they move a little, but yeah. I'm gonna have to take them off for Wednesday and just put on some which is regular because this holographic, and I don't know if it's metal or not, and I have to take everything off for the MRI. All this has to come off. I'm gonna feel naked and probably 5 pounds lighter, but no, I can't have any metal. So, and I Siri'd it. Oh, I know, I feel like I have nubs. I mean, what do you call it, went to grab things when I didn't have them on and completely missed them because my brain goes, "Oh, okay." Yeah. Hey, Crafty. Mhm. Um, hey, Sandy. But yeah, I meant to make scrambled eggs and I completely missed the egg because I thought I had nails on and I I'm glad no one was in there to watch it. But Yeah, this MRI could take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. I'm not looking forward um, to it at all. I mean, I have a killer headache today, but that could be just over the weekend. And I have some nails that they call talons, and they don't make them anymore. They had a slight curve, which were okay, but coffin's my addiction. It's my favorite. And then I think I'm gonna do this color for the MRI without any glitter, so I know there's no metal, there's no nothing. Because I do have magnetic nail polish. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that color. Just be plain. I raised only boys, so I never really got to have flashy, glittery things around. So now I do. Um, but I really didn't want to be in a tube for an hour. And they asked if I was claustrophobic, and I was like, no, mm, I'll find out. I mean, I was in one 15 years ago, but I just remember loud noises, loud Led Zeppelin, and I didn't think to put my contacts in. I went in with my glasses, and my glasses were metal, so they took my glasses away from me. So all I could see was a blur. Ouch, that hurts. I've done that before. Ouch, ouch. So all I had was this little mirror to look up, and I really couldn't see anything. So, oh, cat. I have to go flush that. Even though the door is shut, completely shut, the window is open. So it's, yeah. Um, it's going right through the window. Let me go flush that. And I'll, oh my goodness, cat. Right under the door. I can smell the cat shit through the window. It was sucking it under the door. I had to flush it. You can smell it through the door. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Keith's gonna go with me. He should, in case I need someone to drive. It's not a stick shift, so it won't be a problem. How many accounts does this person have? Um, yeah. So somewhere, I think in my nightstand, I have some Xanax I could take if it gets really, really bad. But a lot of people say that you get headphones now, which would be great. I could just, I don't know, wait and fall asleep. Yeah. I mean, it'll be close to a month since his surgery, so I think it'll be all right if, as long as he if he has to just take his time and take back roads or whatever. Thanks. It's like I was telling Russ today in Messenger. Um, oh my God, my poor back. That makes me want to take my pain meds with me. Just the idea of that much going, because they're hard, aren't they? We don't get anything cushy to lay on. It's like I said, they took me out of cardiac care unit and took me to another building years ago, and I didn't realize I was going to be going out of the building. So there I was in my glasses and my hospital gown, and yeah, they wheeled me right through the hospital and onto the van. You know, think that boy needs some glasses. That's what I think. Um, I mean, this isn't like OnlyFans or anything. Oh yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Um, just having, yeah, getting off. Oh, that's gonna be entertaining. I'm gonna sound like I'm 80 years old. I almost want to bring a walking stick just in case I need it because that just makes my back hurt. Wonder if I could put lidocaine patches on my hips when I lay there so it won't be so bad. God, you can hear the straddle trucks or just the flatbeds putting the bins on next door. That's that sound. I'm gonna have to give myself. It's one thing if you're just surprised and saying, "Hey, you're going now," and they wheel you out of your room, but to sit there for a week and wait and go. But the lady did when I stopped in at Thursday, when I stopped in to see if I could make the appointment because they hadn't called me yet. She did like my nails, so she sent an email, bumped me up to the top of the list, and within about 10 minutes, I got a phone call scheduling it just because she liked my nails. Um, but uh, I can't wait to go back to Rainier with less people. I miss COVID when there was almost nobody up there. You could be on a trail and see nobody. Um, and a lot of people do go in before 7 a.m. because I've been in there before 7 a.m. for sunrise pictures. There was the amount of people that were already at sunrise before sunrise. I was amazed, and you could see them with their little headlamps walking up the trail, and they like to get it done and over with. And can't sit. That would be cool though. I'd like to get up that trail and say be second burrows when the sun comes out. I'd have to dress really, really warm because that was really, really cold last year, and that was like the 10th of September. But oh, I know it was wonderful. I found a really cool place to go by chance. Because a lot of uh, the trails were open, as Anjali would say, but like some of the trailheads weren't. So I got all my passes online, and they mailed them to me because places that sold them like Bimart or small places like that, the Forest Service wasn't open for over 2 years to go in and actually get a pass. So I got all mine, ordered them online, and they mailed them to me. So I was always had a pass wherever I wanted to go. No, Alfonso, I will. Oh wait, yes, I've heard of it. I've never gone there though. I want to go, Alfonso. Um, my MRI is the 5th at 10 a.m. And so, and if it only goes for an hour, my butt might be back here in time to do a live and tell you how frightening it was, or wasn't frightening. I won't get any results unless it's anything severely drastic right then and there, where you can hear him talking that little thing behind it. Like the nurse said one time when they gave me morphine and my blood pressure dropped down to 60/40, and her words exiting the ER room were, "Oh shit." So I was like, yeah, so I'm going to keep my ears peeled. Um, but the place I found was an old forest. It was an old Forest Service road or an old logging road. I don't know what it was. It had the gate and the road itself. You could see where the road was, but the grass and stuff has grown through it. Oh, that had to be gorgeous. Gosh, the last time I was in Colorado, I was in 8th grade, and that was the last time I was in Utah too. We went over the old Spanish Pass before the slide hit. God, that was, oh man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Um, oh no, in your dog run? Yeah. All right, take care, Kristen. Um, I wouldn't want to be there when you have to open the door. No. Hey, Janet, how are you? Yeah, I've heard of it. It's an older train, and I guess there's one that goes in winter too. I'd like to do. It's just me going over the pass because I think it comes out at 7:06, 7 something. So it's on the west side. Well, I'd have to go over White Pass to get to it, but I'd love to do it. Never been on a train before in my life. I said, never been on. Oh, God, I can still smell that even though I flushed it. Um, my grandpa retired working for the railroad system. I still have never been on a train. So, been on a taxi once, uh, buses twice to and from Pearl Harbor. Yeah, been kind of a sheltered country girl, I guess you could call me. I've never, well, no, I went to a club once. It was all in Spanish. It's kind of fun. People actually danced. It was fun. Um, but let's see. Saturday was shopping day. It was terrible. Run to Costco, run to Fred Meyer's. Realized how much money. Oh, Poshmark. An email. I'm going, what the heck? I have like 57,000 emails in my main email account. I need to just click delete all and start over. As long as I don't have anything from recreation.gov, I don't care. My oldest laughs at me because he was laughing at me this weekend because I run a Mac. This is on a Mac, and I still have an AOL email address. I'm that old. Oh, that's not being chicken. How many? Um, that's not being chicken. That's being smart. Those, yeah, I've heard those things hiss. They like a big, huge cat that I don't want to play with. Cats are already little nice, fuzzy little fur balls with spikes. Yeah, I got a couple of them. The one attached to my PayPal as an email account, as an AOL account. Like I said, I had the original Miss Dragon AOL account, and I can't get it back for some reason. It's been so long. I don't think they could. And I check every now and then to see if they release it. So, because it used to be if you deleted your screen name and then you waited a year, you could usually get it back if someone hasn't already grabbed it. And I don't think they do that anymore. No, AOL's still out there. It's just not sending you those little discs, with your password on the back. I've got one somewhere around here with your password inside, and you just put it. Well, it's the CD one. There used to be floppy disk ones too that they would send you in the mail. Yep, I think we started out with AOL 2.0. Yeah, I have a Proton mail and I forgot the password. That's probably full of crap. Well, that was easier. Kind of a little more stressful on the deer, but yeah, it's I don't know if it'd be stressful. I think it'd be also stressful having that loop around your neck and be drug around. Uh, Most interesting thing I've had in my yard is watching a raccoon sit there and clap at the bugs trying to catch them. Yeah, I have a Yahoo account. I don't even think I could. Darn it. I made it for when I was talking with my sister so I wouldn't get stuff lost, and I forgot the name. But yeah, I have Miss Dragon at Yahoo. And I got to figure out how to use my add my second one that I have attached to this thing. Um, Miss Dragon at my Yahoo. So, oh my, I'd probably be crapping if I looked out the window and saw it in my yard. I mean, I love it. Um, once in a blue moon, we will have cougars go through town. Not very often anymore. It's mostly skunks and raccoons. So, but, yeah. I don't know if anybody's looking for, and I don't know if every Costco carries them, but right now Costco has for $40 these really nice uh, camp chairs, director's chairs for $40 with a pop up table. You got your cup holder and your little thing for your tablet, your phone, whatever. For $40, I snagged two of them. Yeah. Is this 12? Is this person 12? I mean, oh, my aunt would get black bears and cougars and elk in her yard. I've only I've only seen a black bear other than the zoo twice, and it was in Rainier. And yes, yes, I agree. It was at Rainier and well, both sides of Rainier. And the one that was down by the Paradise Inn gave no craps about who was there. It's just gonna eat the bushes and just keep going. It didn't care about people. Um, well, yes, please, honey, get some good sleep. Well, some people call them cougars, pumas, uh, mountain lions, just depending on. It's the same animal, just depending on where you're at. It's just like what are they called? Bull snakes. I call them bull snakes. Some people call them gopher snakes. Yeah, they eat rattlers. That's all that matters to me. Mm. Sunday I had to go to my father's, or yesterday I had to go to my dad's. That dad's 90. Him and my stepmom, they're both 90. She turned 90 a few days ago. Um, but they have a leak in the back room that they're finally getting around to getting fixed. And we had to go take the bed out and anything that when they came in to work on the inside, besides, after the roof's fixed on top, I couldn't stay there very long. We got it all done and my headache because you could smell there's mold up high and I could smell the mold and my head just started throbbing. Oh, wow. That's cool. There's a lot of things that I thought I spiked him. Yeah, I don't know how many he's got, 7th. Um, that require I have the nails. I do the nails and I do the eye makeup, but that would require much more effort on my part, you know? Um, God, I could never be a cougar, especially, when you see kids, you look the kids that you had in class. You're looking at them going I look at them and I feel old, especially when they come in and they have kids, and I'm like going, "Oh, you guys no. No, this means I'm getting old. You guys are getting old and having kids and no, I'm not ready to get old." I already feel old. I didn't exercise this morning. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to catch up from these last 3 days. It's terrible. Um, yeah, I couldn't be in there much longer than what we had to get done for Dad. That my head was just throbbing. He was my stepmother was in the hospital, so I didn't have to, dance around a bunch of people, and the boys didn't have to worry about the dog getting in the way because Dad kept the dog up front. Uh, um, yeah, someone asked one time what I was gonna do when Keith, if I was, say if I end up a widow, if I ever remarry. I said no. I said I do not have the time or the energy to retrain someone again. No, no, I don't have the time or the energy. So, I mean, it took 30 some years to train him now. I don't have 30 some years left. I hope not. I mean, what in heaven's name are they doing out there? I can't see. I can't see. Sure, go ahead. Did he come back? Yes. Go right ahead, seventh. I don't mind if if he says, if they say they want to look. I don't care. Anything beyond that, no. No. Hey, awakened. I said, that's too funny. Yeah. Keith's older than me by 6 months. Um, once I turn 58, I'll be officially older than Bradley. He's forever 57 now. But what's beneath me? Oh, it's just the plastic I'm on. I'm like, what is it? Yep. Another day, another week. Next thing you know, flipping Christmas will be here. And it'll be snowy again. Now, after a while, it's not that big of a deal if they're a bit older. It's more of a big deal when you're in your teens and 20s. All right, love you too, hon. Try to get some rest. Girl, let's go, 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 go. I don't know how she does it. I couldn't do it. I'm today, after the kids leave, provided the wind doesn't get really crappy, I gotta go mow the lawn. Either someone opened a door. That's what I'm hearing. I have something. Hold on, guys. I had a piece of paper that slid off the back of my thing that was right in front of my vent for AC, air conditioning, heater, and it's not on the floor. It's in They just used the original ductwork for the old-fashioned furnace, so it's on the side of the wall. It's so windy outside right now. It is blowing through the vents, taut, and it's able to move that paper. And I can almost guarantee my toilet water is moving. Yeah. So, yeah. I put the It's got the Mjolnir, then that. Mine's full of bones, crushed bones. Nah. Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be this long. I just wanted it long enough I could take it up over my head without, having to unclasp it, and, I can just hear it now. And standing over me, realizing where that's at and going, yeah, just kinda nodding the head a little like, "Yeah." So, I gotta be careful though, because if I bend over too much, I will rack myself in the teeth with it. If I'm doing stretches, I rack myself in the teeth and it hurts. But these are porcelain. I'd love to get these 2 in caps, but 'cause this has got a filling, but the filling's lighter than the rest of my teeth. I need to bleach my teeth, but I can't go more than, say, 10 minutes without having either a coffee, a pop, a water, a lemonade, something. 17 and a 24-year-old. I'm sure you learned a few things. Mhm. Uh, let's see. Uh, yeah, I've never dated anybody older than my grade in school. I'd sit there and think, no, we're all the same age. Bradley was class of 85, but he was older than me because when he moved from North Dakota to here to Grandview, the schooling wasn't the same, and so they made him do first grade all over again. But yeah, kind of makes it handy for class reunions. So we both have a class reunion this year, our 40th, and I forget when ours is in. I think ours is in September for Grandview, August for Sunnyside. So, what's nice is they work with each other, so they're not on the same weekend. Because there's several of us who've married people from different town. Because it was 6 mile. The towns are 6 miles apart. So yeah, awesome. Good, good, Crafty. Good. Yeah, I'm really big on natural. I actually think I have some mullein growing out in front of the house. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna trim it. I'm gonna let it grow. That way, because I kept forgetting to pack a bag and some scissors in my backpack, so I can trim things, and because there's mullein all over the roads on the way up the mountains. So my dandelions. I don't the big dandelion season in the beginning. We don't put weed and feed down. My yard is just dandelions, and that's just free salad. Um, what was? Oh well, let's see. The interesting soul who popped in earlier. We think he's about 12. Um, my MRI Wednesday, and then my going to Rainier Friday. So, yeah. Uh, but oh, my dad's house. That house. Oh, good God. They need to start their Swedish death cleaning now. There is so much. Okay, people who live through the Depression. It's bad enough I was raised by them, so I keep everything. I'm trying to go through it and get rid of it. And I looked at his house and I was just like, oh my, oh my goodness. There is so much shit. Some of the things that were really, I thought would have been valuable, down the road, antique or whatever, they got rid of. the Victrola that sat on the table. I mean, that had its own, you know, uh, stand for the record player with the big horn. You wound it up. Yeah, they got rid of that. They got rid of a gothic um China hutch. Yeah, got rid of that. Um, she's got y'all seen A Christmas Story when they have all those plugins right behind the tree? Um, mhm, it's tough. It's tough to start getting rid of all of it. Um, where they have all the plugins in the Christmas Story when they turn on the Christmas tree and it, shorts everything out. And she's got an extension cord power strip with a couple of those added three three holder things to that power strip, and then have a whole bunch of blocks attached to it to charge things. And I looked at that and I went, oh my god, that's a fire waiting to happen. Wow, Janet, wow. My folks were born in 33 and 35. Yeah, it comes up fast, doesn't it? Seventh. Um, my mother had all this crap. She thought, well, I'll give to this person, but this person will want this. You know, and she had her marbles up until the day she died. Well, pretty much until all the medication kicked in those last couple of days. And so she'd ask, "Where's this stuff? Where's this stuff?" And I got to slow down and sell her dishes because they're in demand and they're in a box downstairs. I just got to slow down and sell that Indiana glass and just take the time to write it all up so I can put it on eBay. Yeah, because just 10-inch plate is $40 on eBay, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I got four of those and four of the sevens and 7.5s, and the cup and sugar and cream and sugar. Yeah. Um, she get. Thank goodness my son took the humongous. I don't even. It's we have had a really famous photographer up here that did portraits, big, and they were the big kinds, huge ones you put on the wall. He took that. I didn't want that big of a picture of my mother. So, mhm. Yeah, and not I'm also working on as the granddaughter, since she'll be the only one, I'm almost guaranteed. Uh, Now that when Carly grows out of it, I hold on to some of the stuff that's in good shape. For Kira, well, because I thought, well, you know, any of the kids ever had any. Well, Steve had Kira. Luckily, everything Carly was pink. Kira's a girl. You know, so I finally got rid of the playpen, the high chair. Um, I'll get rid of the stroller once she gets close to 50 pounds because it's one of those big ones. Oh, craft order. This is, yeah. Mm-hmm. That box on top of my printer. If I can reach my finger that far, it's hard to do. That's my printer. That's a box of excess unopened makeup. Yeah, these are that. Get the microphone out of the way. Those little shelves are all craft stuff. Yeah. What was that? Hmm. Not sure. I think a candle fell. But yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, give me time. I probably will too. Um, but I need to go through because like this is mostly those two, fabric and thread. Over here, there's like dyes for resin, molds, runic leather stamps, uh, stamps. Yeah, and up in there, I've got wood burning stuff, soldering stuff. Yeah, I mean, so if it ever came down to people needing stuff, a lot of things. Um, did. I never could quite figure out screen printing. Well, I haven't tried. I got all the stuff to do it with the emulsion and the light, and doing it that way. I've done the stuff with my Cricut and done screen printing that way. But my favorite's sewing. I love to sew. I learned how to sew in 4-H many, many, many years ago on a Singer made in 1964 that doesn't have the push buttons like this puppy does. It has the cogs. So if you want to change your stitches, you put in a different cog, and then it makes whatever it goes around and does. So yeah. Oh wow. My son got my youngest got his GED through the college. So yeah, and then he got his uh, precision machinist degree from J.M. Perry, which is I think they just call it Perry Institute now. Um, a very recognized trade school. So yeah. Um, uh, what I love about this Brother machine, it's an embroiderer. I haven't figured that one out yet. But Burley Sew here on YouTube, he's got some great tutorials, fabulous tutorials. But I want to figure out how to do the embroidery eventually. Oh man, my great great aunt had one, and I'm pretty sure it's still in my cousin's basement. It was really cool because somebody had rigged right beside it this little motor. And so the belt went around that big old silver knob and would turn it for her. It was really, really cool. Oh, cool. I haven't- Yeah. Oh, pattern. I love patterns. Patterns are so fun. I have 2 patterns I haven't used. Somebody help me. I can understand it, but I don't exactly know how to explain it. See if somebody else can help me. Um, uh, your sewing machine's just your standard sewing machine that we're all used to. That's awesome, though. Um, your sergers have shoot, what's that? It's a type of stitching. Is it called backstitch? I can't remember, but it does that, and you'll see it on the top to your shirts. I don't have any shirts in here, but no, I can't do that. That's about my shirt. Um, no, that's not on this either. Um, uh, love you too, Brazy. Take care, sweetheart. Take care, honey. Um, but they have the loop kind of thing. It stitches that way, and then it sometimes you'll get your clothes and they'll have that looks like a bunch of little rings off your stitches that they didn't finish cutting off. A serger will do that. That's the kind of sewing a serger will do. And sergers will also trim the edges on a lot of them. Have a trimmer that's kind of goes when you feed it through, it sews it and trims the edges. But Like I said, I can see what it does. I don't know if I can explain what it does, but yeah, that's what. Mm. Yeah, there you go. Bingo. Crafty's got it. An overlock stitch. Yes, that's basically what I've watched surgeons do. And I'd like to get one eventually. I wanted to get my birth mother's, but I don't know what the hell Dee Dee did with all her stuff. He was supposed to send me her craft stuff, and he never did. So, hey, Paola, how are you? Yeah, you missed the entertainment earlier. The same one who stopped in last week stopped in again. Mhm. I don't know how many screen names he has, but oh, honey, you're still not feeling any better. That sucks. Mm. I wish I could. I can't use a mouse because I got one plug from Ethernet, one thing for my my microphone. But that sucks. Yeah, I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was just so frazzled that took everything I could to stay awake, to get dinner done and cleaned up. And I'm just mm, this weekend just wore me out. Oh, okay. That's right, because you had two. Yes, it was the cleavage guy who stopped by with a couple of different screen names. I think one was Jose and one was Big Joe. Yeah. Was that today? I knew it was coming, but life has been so busy, and I've missed the last few of Mark's. Um, let me see if. Oh, I can't. There's that. I need to order a new curtain rod, but I'm gonna see if Starbucks have said anything about it because I've got. All right. Oh, good. I got paid for daycare, which is good because it'll pay for the new Alexa Pure I had to buy. Not seeing anything from Moon. Well, yesterday it said the Moon and Mars would be paired close tonight. Let's see if we can find anything out. I'm so sorry, Don. Yeah. Every time the sun has some serious activity, my heart rate goes bananas. So I'm gonna, after the MRI, I first because I don't want another doctor and I don't want to jump through all them stupid hoops. I'm going to. It's me, Jose. Hey, Armistice. Gosh darn it! I didn't write your name down. I've got it right because there's Kevin is Jesus is Luke Skywalker. Um, I did not write down Armistice's actual name. Not that I have a pen or paper with me anyway right now. But try to remember people's actual names. But yeah, every time the solar flares hit, I have problems. But I want to see if I can talk to my doctor, and I'm pretty sure my regular doctor will do it. My Metropolo pen. Do you think I have one? No. Do I have a crayon? No. Yes, I have a pen. That's not a pen. Notes. I'll do that. So I can start a thing. ARM. Okay. So I'm gonna start a notes of people's names so I can have it. I can either pull it up on here because if I open my notes on my phone, it opens up here in my MacBook. Yeah, I'm just watching it in the side going by. Metropolo in extended release. That may help. Me too. That's why I have to write them all down. And I can get it in the 25 milligrams that I'm taking now. So that would be great. And then just take it twice a day. Or if the sun's quiet, just don't take the second one during the day. But at nighttime, but it'll, help keep it even. Yeah. Voices? I'm really, really good for voice. Ooh, please do. Please do. I haven't done anything crafty today. I put my meds together for the week. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if Metropolo is Metropolo. I don't know how it's pronounced. But every time I know it slows down my heart rate, but whatever it does, it also brings it back to normal instead of having the irregular beat, the PACs, the partial atrium contractions. That's what I have. Oh boy. So we'll see if I get my if I think my doctor will do it. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got to go. Yes. And then I'm gonna have to see a cardiologist. But the plus side though, we have met our deductible for the year. I got my potassium. Yeah, that's just another one. My potassium, my Calcor, whatever it was, those horse pills you get to go because you take water pills. It didn't cost me anything, and I got, you know, your insurance saved you $52. So what is it with? No, I don't. I like mine dry. Thank you. 7th, if you want to do your magic. Yeah. So this is usually I refill all my meds that I need refilled, like my albuterol, so I can have one in every backpack, one in every car. I wait to the end of the year. It's when we're closer to using up our, we hit our deductible. Well, now we hit it in May, so. Somebody do their job. You guys can have some fun in it. It is always kind of fun to do that, to exit people. But so I'm just gonna start refilling all my gentamicin. I have gentamicin ointments that I have and again backpacks, bug out bags, and maybe a refill on my antibiotics. When I'm to the point that I don't, I don't want to pay full amount for my inhaler because part of my deductible is also my prescriptions, so I have to pay full amount until we've hit max. So I'm not sure what it is with people. I mean, I appreciate blunt people, but that's a little too blunt. I think maybe they didn't smoke enough of a blunt just to relax and just sit down. Yeah. I used to watch the chat all the time, but as my eyeballs got worse, it's hard to watch chat. It's, that's why, like, if you see me in a chat and I'm using a lot of emojis, it's because I know what the emojis stand for, and it's easier than me trying to misspell or type out a word. So, yeah. It's okay, it's a start. It's a start. Yeah, I used to do my sewing on the kitchen table. And right now my kitchen table has got stuff that I want to do resin with and I still haven't gotten to. So, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, that closet. Oh, and s inside the closet, not just on top, inside the closet. Um, I can't remember what's in there. There may be some guitars. I think he took them all out though. But I have my vacuum tank and I have my pressure tank. I haven't done anything with those for about 2 years. But I got them. It's better to have and not need than need and not have. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's full of fabric. And then I'm thinking of redoing the lovely pattern here with the pink and purple wings because I can't, you know, um, I can't. They don't make it anymore. So I want something to go on the top of the bookcase because I put it on upside down. And so instead of it being black on top, it's black from the underside. So I want to cover it with something. Yeah, I'd like to get some. Yeah, I'll still have the plastic on everything because I was not raised in a plastic covered couch. I swear to God. But I was raised with a plastic on the table, in case you spill, you don't mess up your really pretty tablecloth. And I have plastic over my printer because I have a long-haired cat. So, oh, part of me would love to work at Joann's, and part of me says, "Are you nuts? You wouldn't have a paycheck." Um, oh yeah, I didn't have I didn't grow up that way. Now my great great uncle had the plastic covers on his green Ranchero, and I mean green, like green Ranchero with wood paneling, station wagon with wood paneling down the side, and the seats were bright red with plastic covers on them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If stationery store, fabric store, craft store, hardware store, any of those, I would be broke. I mean, grocery was bad enough because someone would come through the check line, you know, oh, that looks good. I haven't tried that. And then I gained 10 pounds the first couple of months when I was a checker because I kept going buying what I saw go by me. So, yeah. Um, oh, yeah, I got some of that too. Hmm. I've got some of that too. Got the little pliers somewhere over there. Yeah. I haven't tried the diamond painting yet, but uh, that would be fun. I used to make my own necklaces and stuff. There was a beading store that I just loved going to, and I don't even know if it exists anymore. It was locally owned, and eyeglasses to hold if you lose that little tiny screw, you can pick it up and not have to. My hands couldn't put it in there. Um, oh, ouch, ouch. I used to do embroidery when I was younger. I embroidered my niece this beautiful baby blanket. I got halfway done with the one for my oldest, and I never put it on a back. I never put it on the quilting backing. It's just the embroidered. I don't know where that's at. But I have a little tiny thing for that punch stitching, whatever it is. You push it in there and little pieces of thread. I don't know. It's in a package. I thought I'd give that a try. I feel yeah, something like that. Punch needles. Yeah. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't. The thing is for me to slow down and do something. No, I haven't tried that. Poker work. No. I also haven't tried. I gotta do that at Dad's. That's what Dad says. I gotta find what I've set aside for you. And I gotta get it out of there before they decide. I don't know. That's a good question. I thought it was just carved. Hold on. Well, hi, Goose. Put under the gray blanket and you're quiet. I'm not sure what it is. So, I gotta get him in a better bag. I haven't sealed it yet. He's wedged in there with, oh, nuts. It's starting to, the bag has a hole in it. I just need to get him in there and then seal it. I need to seal it. No, I don't see any dots. I see there's ridges. There's Bradley, you're on top of your box as well. But yeah, there's just ridges and oh no. I need to get him better because I'm wedging this lid. It's not good for the lid. Yeah. But what time is it? Okay, I need to get going because little girl arrives. My little bull in a china hutch comes in, drops her backpack, and heads straight for the refrigerator. They look burnt. They look kind of burnt. Yeah. But yeah. I gotta get a smaller bag and seal it. Or he gets to learn what the vacuum cleaner looks like. Yeah. I'll definitely look into poker work. Now you got me curious. Now you got me really, really curious. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Wish me luck mowing the lawn, that it's not too windy. With the big gusts coming. I may just do part today and part tomorrow. I thought it was really pretty. Yeah. You too, Brian. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. But before I forget, there it is. Isn't that nice? It's a good thing they don't do it in the middle of the night. All right, guys. All of my love, Miss Dragon. Where's it at? Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.